This creature punches so hard, it boils the water around it. And it's just one of 5 ocean animals that shouldn't be possible. Welcome to OceanBingo, where we explore the ocean's most mind-bending mysteries. Today, we're diving into creatures that break the laws of physics, or at least seem to. These animals do things that engineers can't replicate, that scientists struggle to explain, and that evolution somehow figured out millions of years ago. Let's get into it. First up, the mantis shrimp. And before you skip because you've heard of this one, trust me, the physics here are even wilder than you think. The mantis shrimp's club accelerates at 10,000 times the force of gravity. That's the same acceleration as a .22 caliber bullet leaving a gun. But here's where physics gets weird. When the club hits its target, it's moving so fast that it creates something called a cavitation bubble. As the club pushes through water, it creates a low-pressure zone behind it. This zone is so low pressure that the water literally boils and vaporizes, even in the cold ocean. When that bubble collapses, it creates a second shock wave. So the mantis shrimp hits you twice. Once with its club, and once with a collapsing cavitation bubble. And if you look really closely at high-speed footage, you'll see something incredible. A flash of light. This is called sonoluminescence. The bubble collapses so violently that it produces light. For a split second, that tiny bubble reaches temperatures of 4,700 degrees Celsius. That's almost as hot as the sun's surface. Created by a shrimp the size of your thumb, the mantis shrimp weaponized quantum physics before humans even discovered it. Next, the sperm whale, the deepest diving mammal on Earth. But it's not how deep they go that breaks physics. It's how they survive it. Sperm whales routinely dive to 3,000 meters. Some have been tracked to nearly 4,000. At that depth, the pressure is 300 times what we experience at the surface. That's 4,400 pounds per square inch, enough to crush a submarine. So how does a whale, made of flesh and bone, survive that? Here's the trick. They don't fight the pressure. They surrender to it. As the whale dives, its lungs completely collapse. All the air is pushed out into rigid airways and nasal passages. No air pockets means nothing to compress, nothing to rupture. But that creates another problem: no oxygen. Sperm whales solved this with biology that borders on magic. Their muscles are packed with myoglobin, an oxygen-storing protein. They have so much of it that their muscles are literally dark red, almost black. They store enough oxygen in their muscles and blood to hold their breath for 90 minutes. 90 minutes, hunting in total darkness, at pressures that would kill almost anything else. And they're doing it to hunt giant squid in the deepest, darkest parts of the ocean. The sperm whale turned its body into a living submarine without any of the engineering. Now, let's talk about invisibility, real invisibility. This is a glass squid, and yes, it's almost completely transparent. You can see right through it. Its muscles, its skin, even parts of its organs are see-through. But here's the physics problem. Being transparent in water shouldn't work. When light passes from one material to another, like from water into tissue, it bends. This is called refraction. You've seen this with a straw in a glass of water. The straw looks bent because light refracts at the water's surface. So even if the glass squid's tissue is clear, light should still bend as it passes through, making the squid visible as a weird, blurry shape. But it doesn't. The glass squid's tissue has almost the exact same refractive index as seawater. Light passes through the squid the same way it passes through water. No bending, no distortion, nearly perfect camouflage. And it's not just one species doing this. Multiple families of squid evolved transparency independently. Evolution discovered the same physics hack multiple times. The glass squid doesn't just hide from predators, it makes itself optically invisible. Okay, remember the mantis shrimp? Forget it, because the pistol shrimp is even more ridiculous. The pistol shrimp has one oversized claw, and when it snaps that claw shut, it creates the loudest sound in the ocean relative to body size. 210 decibels. Loud enough to stun or kill small fish, louder than a gunshot. But sound is just the side effect. Watch what happens in slow motion. The claw creates a high-speed water jet moving at 100 kilometers per hour. That jet creates a cavitation bubble, just like the mantis shrimp. And just like the mantis shrimp, when that bubble collapses, it produces a flash of light and extreme heat. But here's what makes the pistol shrimp special. That temperature, 5,000 degrees Celsius, is hotter than the surface of the sun. For 1/1000th of a second, this tiny shrimp creates the fourth state of matter, plasma. Plasma, the same stuff that makes up stars, the same stuff inside nuclear fusion reactors, created by a shrimp smaller than your finger. The pistol shrimp is walking around with a pocket-sized star maker, and it uses it to hunt. So which creature blew your mind the most? Mantis shrimp? Pistol shrimp? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more ocean mysteries like this, hit that subscribe button. Next week, we're diving into ocean creatures that glow in the dark, and the science is even stranger. Thanks for watching Ocean Bingo. Learn the ocean, love the ocean, protect the ocean.